When is 22.5 million not enough? We've all driven by those homes. We see the beautiful house on the water, 55-foot yacht, and we imagine they have a vacation home too. We imagine that these people are unbelievably wealthy. Let's walk through the math. A $10 million home, $2 million yacht, $3 million second home. Now, what do you think it takes just to maintain this stuff? $130,000 a year in property tax just to keep the two homes, $40,000 to maintain the yacht, and another $130,000 to maintain the properties. That's $300,000 a year just to keep the stuff they have. This doesn't include having them go out for dinner, take a vacation, buy groceries, or put enough fuel in the yacht to really go out and enjoy it. How much capital is needed to fund $300,000 a year of maintenance? We know it takes 25 times the amount of cash flow required in capital at work to sustain any cash flow. So we would need $7.5 million of capital at work to fund this $300,000 a year. Meaning this household could be worth $22.5 million and be broke or headed toward broke. They have $15 million worth of stuff and they need another $7.5 million just to maintain the stuff. In fact, at this level of lifestyle, they would need another $20 million of assets to withdraw 4% a year and have an income of $800,000, hoping to keep $500,000 a year after taxes. All of this assumes that they owned all of the stuff free and clear with zero debt. That means the person with a $10 million home, $2 million yacht, and $3 million second home is not balance sheet wealthy until they have $42 million total, meaning they have enough in assets to fund their lifestyle. We drive by and see people with these lifestyles, not realizing that just like the rest of America, they're likely balancing their consumption on the knife's edge of their income. You see, these people may have a $3 million income that allows for this lifestyle to last for now. Though without the $42 million of net worth, they're not likely balance sheet wealthy. So what does this matter to you? Well, 3 reasons. 1, you should keep this in context when you see people who look like they're wealthy. In our subconscious, their consumption is likely to draw our own spending higher. Know that most of the people are still not balance sheet wealthy. It could be like a hollow chocolate Easter bunny. It's just not as solid as it first appears. Number 2, once you know that, you no longer allow the upward pressure of other people's consumption to influence your spending. In fact, if the person with the $10 million home is no longer influencing us, how much less likely are the advertisers or a neighbor who just bought the Mercedes likely to influence us? Number 3, put yourself in these shoes. Just take a 0 off of all the calculations. What if it's a $1 million home, $200,000 boat, $300,000 second home? Even with no mortgages, $13,000 in property taxes, $4,000 in boat maintenance, $13,000 in maintaining the 2 homes. That's $750,000 of capital we would require to produce the cash flow of $30,000 a year to maintain the stuff. If we want to also have $80,000 of income and keep about $60,000 after tax, that's another $2 million of capital at work. So even someone with $1 million house may need a total of $4.2 million of net worth to be balance sheet wealthy, meaning that they can sustain it without working. So I ask you, are you on track? Do you know if you're on track? At Sound Financial Group, we'd like to help you design and build a good life. Go to the description below for our contact information, request our book, or set up a complimentary phone call with one of our team. You can also click right here, and don't forget to subscribe to our channel.